It is a scorcher out here today. Wow, it's hot, it's hot as hell. Anyways, what I did, guys, is I actually took the back seat out of this truck. I think you can see that okay. It sure definitely made a lot of difference in the road noise now. When I first took her out on the highway, I actually looked to see if my windows were down because it sure was making a lot of noise. So what happens is you got the back seat, the back of the seat, right, sits up, and then you have the seat. So when the seat folds up, I'm losing probably, I never actually measured it, but I bet you I'm losing probably about 13 or 14 inches of cargo area. And so I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to make some shelves in here and stuff like that, because I had the generator sitting on this seat, which you've probably seen in there before and all that. So I thought, well, before I get too much further ahead, I should maybe just take a quick video here. So there's going to be storage underneath here. And now you'll see right there, you'll see those white, right here, these white pieces here, right? So there's 4 of them. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I set the plywood on top of there, and that's welded to the truck. And then I just made this leg over here. And it was actually Jared's dad. We were in here talking yesterday. He said, I'm not quite sure how to mount this. He goes, well, just get a piece of plywood and then notch it. So I put a notch in it there and bolt it up through. And then the plywood itself will hold it onto this bracket. Well, actually, it's going to work really well, actually. So I have another board, which I just put on this side over here. That's going to be the back part of it. So this will sit on the main piece, and then there'll be another part up there. So the barbecue is going to sit up here, and then the generator, that generator, and probably my air compressor maybe will sit side by side here. So, but anyways, I'll just keep working on it here, keep putting her together, and then I'll show you what it's going to look like when it's possibly done. Hopefully it looks okay. Great. DNA. The top of that screw I just put in, it's got a piece of metal sticking off the head of it. I just cut my finger on it. Perfect. This back one's a little bit more tricky to get on. There we go. So I'm done building this shelf here. I'll just do a quick little show of it, and then I'll show you afterwards. I get everything packed in here. So I made it so this thing could totally be disconnected. Like obviously I couldn't make this and fit it in the truck because it just wouldn't fit through the door. So it's all in pieces. So I can just disassemble it and remove it. So I showed you these blocks of wood down before. So there's 4 of them across there. And I'll show you the little shelf on the other side. So they're on there. And then I also took a all thread or ready rod, whatever you want to call it, and went from this bracket that's welded here and then through onto this side and put a big washer on this side. So this thing's actually, it's pretty sturdy. And we'll just go over to this side here. So my totes that I carry with me, they're still going to sit here. But I also put this board here so my bow will fit across here. So my bow is going to fit on this side. My 2 totes are going to sit here. So the generator, my air compressor, my barbecue will sit up here. And I'll just end up probably just getting some eye hooks and a bungee cord across or something like that. But yeah, and then the room underneath there for sockets and the toolbox and stuff like that. So it'll be a little bit better than, oh yeah, and sorry, my chair and the table will also go behind my seat. So I'll show you when I get everything all put in there. Anyways, that's that. I noticed a huge, I don't think I talked about this, I noticed a huge difference since I put the sway bar on that in the new shocks with the camper on. She rides pretty damn solid without the camper on her, but as soon as you put the 5,000 pounds in the back, it actually does a nice job. So maybe we'll just stand outside here. Yeah, so it does, like I said, it does a nice job with the weight on the truck. She's obviously pretty darn stiff ride when there's no weight. But holy moly, I don't know what it is right now. I think it's like 30, they say it's going to feel like 36, 37 Celsius. And it's humid, of course, Ontario. So she's darn sticky today. Even Stormy thinks it's a little bit too warm, right, Stormy? Oh. So I got everything in the truck now, so I'm just going to show you what it kind of looks like when I'm traveling here. Hopefully you can see that. So that's my my bow case right there. And then right above it here is a mat that you put out, and then my fishing rod, my chair, my table, and then a couple of totes, right? I got my spare parts and things like that. There's my the electrical and my water hose. For now, I'm just going to leave them there. I just really haven't found anything or any place better to put them. I just put that over there just because. So that's this side of the truck. And then I also, what I did too, is you saw how I took the seat out. I got foam and I just tie wrapped it to up here. So then this sits against the foam and doesn't bother anything else back there. But that's on that side of the truck. And then I'll go show you. Maybe we'll leave this door open, get more light in there. And this is what the shelving system looks like now. So there's my toolbox at the bottom here. And these are my ramps. They're, I don't know if you've ever, the leveling ramps. And then my air compressor's behind there. And then my tools, cordless tools, my generator. I did end up putting this divider in here. It wasn't on there when I showed you originally, but I just thought, you know what, I'll just put this divider in here and then put a little bit of foam on either side for the generator. And there's a little cubby hole back here. I can still put some more stuff in there. And then up top there is the barbecue, and I just got a bungee over top of it. And I've been traveling with it so far, and nothing's moved. So I think for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. If I find out, because I mean, I'm not, maybe, you know, maybe someday I'll put maybe something through here or something to just hold on to it here a little bit better, or maybe just put another piece of wood across here that's a, you know, ½ inch tall just to keep it from moving, which that might not be a bad idea. Because obviously you can't go that way, and then it can't go either direction here, so maybe I just will do that. I'll just grab another piece of strip and just screw it on right here. But, so anyways, that's it. That's what she kind of looks like, the storage. This frees up my seat up front there in case I do have somebody. I don't have it to take the generator out and all that kind of stuff, so yeah, I think it'll work for now. That right there is absolutely perfect. That is right there, CSA approved. All right, guys, so going to put up the second head on this pole. So do I recommend this? Of course I don't. But, I mean, you got to get things done around, right? So, forklift. I got my cell phone with me right now. Jared and Shannon, they're on a trip right now. So I thought, well, I'll take a break from the camper and get this thing mounted. I have no issues with this. I've done a lot worse than this. If you guys think this is bad, I've done actually a lot worse than this. I don't have enough wire to go between this pole and that pole, but I'll get the pole up and the conduit down on the outside. And then maybe I'll even put a plug on the end of it and just put an extension cord just so it, whoa. And then at least that way it'll get the light on. I had to go get my hat because it is hot out here. I don't have the same coverage as I used to when I was younger, so I better start wearing a hat. Okay, so what kind of looked level to me was just kindly a little bit like on this side of that knot, not a whole lot. So I'm thinking right about there somewhere. And I'm thinking about right about there for the height. So first of all, sorry guys, you have to be on that side of me because I got nobody to run the camera for me. At least nobody would be stupid enough to come up here. Yeah, so I'm thinking right about there will be my center. And I'm thinking that'll be the top of the pole there. Again, one hole will go through there. And the other hole will go 5 inches down below. So on the, I need one hole for the bolt that goes all the way through the arm. And then the hole below it will be for the conduit to come through to feed the light. But the hole in the second hole on the arm, I'm just gonna put a lag bolt. So if I do one there and one there, one there and one there, that's 5/8 or 5 inches there, and that will be, I'd say that's going to be good. I don't know if even this is going to work. There's a 1/2 inch impact with a 11 mil socket on the end of it in the end of my bit. Obviously, strength-wise, this has no problem doing it. I just never done this before, so you have to bear with me. So this is the one that's going to go for the conduit, and I got to kind of make it as straight as possible. So I'm thinking right about there would be straight and level. Maybe if I bring you guys all the way up to here, you might have a better view. Maybe. What are you guys looking at? It's not bad. Tilt you up a little bit. Sorry, I got to kind of be in your way though, but I got to make sure this stays straight, and because of the strength of this thing, I got to keep both hands on her. And I'm really hoping this is straight from the ground. I'm just eyeballing it, of course. That actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. So that's one hole. It looks pretty damn straight. Let's go for the second one. This is going to be for the bolt. Again, as straight as possible. There we go. Well, that went pretty good, guys. Let me take you off here. Just to give you a little view around. Just in case anybody's scared of heights. Oh, wave to the camera. Oh crap, I parked that thing in a good place. But anyways, there we are on top of the forklift. Huh? I worked well. Get these glasses off. It's a warm day today though. All right, let's go down and get the bolt, the arm. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Okay, that's how wide the post is. So, for my conduit, that's exactly 11.5 inches. So from the other side, when I grab my LB, it's 11.5 inches. So if I go 13 inches, that'll shove enough inside here, and then the wires can run free inside the arm here. It's no different than if it was inside a conduit, right? But first things first, let's get the arm up. Washer. Make sure the nut goes on the right direction. Okay, that's good enough right now to just hold it up there, guys. All right, so now I got to, if I would love to be able to glue, if I could glue the LB on with the stub going in and have all the wire, so long enough to go down the tube and down to the ground, I can install the wire up in the tube, put the light on, and then I can go from the back side and put the conduit down from the LB. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And the only reason why is if I can get to the other side easily, I do it. But the problem is it's really sloped back there, and it's dirt and everything like this, so I might have a hard time trying to level this ring off. So I'm gonna try to do as much from the driveway side as possible. But anyways, let me get a piece of conduit, the LB, wire. So I believe we're 25 feet. I think Jared measured it when we cut the pole off. So he came up with a chainsaw you would have saw and cut the pole off. I believe he said it's 25 feet. So if I go 25 feet plus, because the box, it's gotta go, there's gonna be a junction in the box, which is 3 feet off the ground, but who cares? I'll just go 25 feet because it makes it nice and simple. And add, oh, I don't know, let's say another 7 or 8 feet, 33 feet. So let's go 8 feet, 25 and 8 is 33. You see how that works out. 33 feet. Yeah, obviously the rolls are really small, so if there's more on the roll, I'm just gonna leave it on the roll, right? Wow, it is warm out here. Okay, I'm gonna shut you off and leave you up here. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm just going to measure off the conduit here to put inside the LB to go through the post. Okay, that sits nice. I just need the hammer for just get the LB to go into the wood a little bit. My drill bit wasn't quite as big as the LB was. Now she's flush. Okay, grab my wrench again. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to look at this when I was on the ground to see if it was perfectly straight. Okay. How smooth will the wires go in that pipe? I'm gonna say, ow! Pressure treated slivers. I'm gonna say that should go in there nicely. Oh, look at that, guys. There you go. Wires are in. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's go up a little bit higher. What's the chance of you guys sitting on top of the pole without falling? Good or bad? Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Well, it's going to be a good idea as long as you don't fall, right? I'm assuming you're looking at the end of the pole there. I have no idea what that looks like. Assuming that's going to be pretty good there. Okay. Okay, now I got all this crap in the way. I have to move this back a little bit. Okay, I have to get up further, guys, so I gotta pull this. Oh, wrong one. It's still not helping me. Oh, maybe not. I guess that could work. Go. There we go. I ain't going anywhere. Do they have an anchor spot in here for the wires? I don't see anything where I can anchor the wires off in here. Maybe I'll just do a wee bit of a knot. There is a plastic bracket in here, so maybe if I just do that with it, put a little tape around it. There is a plastic bracket, so the wires are resting against plastic. It's not like it's going against a steel object or something, so should be fine that way. I just thought there might have been a clamp in there you can put around the wires, but I don't see nothing. Get my spectacles out. So these are 12 gauge wires that I'm using. And these LED lights are current wise 120 volts. It's 0.42 amps. So not even an amp. Pretty impressive. Technology. Oh, you know what? The screwdriver I want is still stuck on that roll. Okay, don't laugh. When I pulled the rope through the conduit, I used my screwdriver in the pole over there to use as a pulley, and the tube is stuck over the handle, and I haven't taken it out yet. So yes. But what I gotta do here, so I don't unravel this thing, is put a little bit of tape around this until I get this tube off. This is how we do things up in Canada. There we go. So it's 12 gauge wire I'm using, and the connection points look like they're big enough for like a number 6 or a number 4 wire. So I just stripped off enough and then bent the conductors over so it's double underneath. And that's it. Let me come and grab you. I got a lot of shit going on up here. Okay, you guys must come and see what I'm doing here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So what I did is I coiled up the wires. You can see this is a plastic barrier here. So when I close this cover, that'll come up flush here. So I just made a nice coil up here and taped it up. And then you can see my black to black, green to green, and then white to white. And like I said, I doubled it up under those lugs there. All right, that's it. I already put the photocell on the top. Okay guys, that's it for this side. Until I get a lag bolt for over there. I think that looks fairly straight. Okay, that's it for the forklift for today, guys. Just gonna put it up in the shed and clean it off with the golf cart. Guys, well, thanks for joining me today. I hope that was entertainment for you, something a little different. But anyways, I'm short on things. I'm missing the TA here and some 1-inch lock nuts to finish this job off anyway. So, and the mosquitoes are coming out like absolutely crazy. It's not so bad if I come out here to the sun, but if I'm just staying in that shade there over in that grassy area, whoa. Anyways, whoop. No, they're still bad here. Anyways, guys, I am going to pack her up for tonight and put the truck back in the shop here and tidy up everything. But so at least we got the light up, and I'll just show you afterwards when she's all going. That's going to be it for this video. And like always, guys, be good, be kind, be careful. We will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.